Hey, paragons of parking, I'm Unsilent and we're on the air with more Half-Life 2 Episode 1. It's Episode 4 of Episode 1. Thanks for tuning in. Last time out, we got into a lovely below-ground parking garage.
Ugh. You're lucky you've got that hazard suit. This water's nasty. Got room for two in there?
Yeah. I was mentioning last week, wasn't it, that I said she's getting a bit touchy-feely. Maybe a little flirty, too. Oh, I should not have done that. Okay, apparently I'm covering the front, she's covering the back. Oh, I sent that thing flying. Alright. Are we good? Where the hell did these idiots come from? Oh. They had their own closet. Gives new meaning to the term, cleaning out the closet. I mean, I suppose I could have also said coming out of the closet, but that would have just been in poor taste, wouldn't it? Get that quick save in there.
Please let there be a way to the surface.
Well, I'm hopeful, but not particularly optimistic. Well, good news. I found the flare.
I don't believe it. An actual elevator. I would have settled for stairs.
Where's the catch? Oh, there it is.
You've got to be kidding. I've worked with electricity a time or two, and I'm pretty sure the sparking wire must be connected to a power supply.
I mean, you've worked with enough other crap that I'd hope you'd figure that out. Now, all the flares and the explodey barrels and all that does not inspire a lot of confidence in me. I'll slide that out of the way. But I don't think our power source is over here. But we found some shit, which is nice. Unless...
Let's check out where that sparking wire leads.
Now, where's that wire going? That goes up. And... Oh. That way. Some more. Crap. Okay. I'm also out of juice on this. I got it under control. Or not. Hey, I set him on fire for a reason. So, here's the question. Now, I think we're out of juice on that. Oh, well, he ain't gonna be in Half-Life 3. I like that I swear the game actually automatically turns off the... Oh, I did not want to do that. Turns off your flashlight when you bring in the flare. Now.
Shine your light on that thing.
That was a little more painful than I had anticipated. But, man. This...
Hey, I hear the elevator. It's moving again.
That's not good.
Oh, and here comes trouble.
Not just any trouble. Get that thing. Oh, crap. Our old friends are back. Got him. Well, that didn't go so hot. But we set something on fire, which is...
What's taking so long?
Crap. Okay, we're in trouble.
It's here. Oh, let's go.
Do you wanna...
Let's get out of here.
Well, that was close.
That was close.
I just said that. Elevator action achievement unlocked. I think that's the end of the chapter.
Oh my god. I hope it's still light out.
Yeah, because we're boned if it isn't. I think we're boned either way, to be honest.
Thank God, it's still day. Let's get out of here.
So it is, urban flight, was that?
Oh God, no. No, it's locked. I can't believe this. Hey, up there! Hello? Can you let us out of here? Hello?
I get the feeling we aren't
They can't hear us, I guess.
not over everything else that's happening out there.
Can you see any way to get this open?
Not that way. Alright. Let's go wandering. Oh, here's a big wheel we can use. Get this thing started at least. Oh, it's all going one way. It's not like splitting or nothing.
Hold on, there must be something on this day.
You work on that. I'm going to see what I can find in here. Not smash everything, just in case. Just in case there's a... Ah, see? Oh. Heads up.
Looks like there used to be a crate that fit in here. I wonder if it's still around here somewhere.
Behind you. I just sent it your way.
That's it. See if the crank still works.
Can't use the gravity gun to crank it around?
Come on, Gordon, crank that thing. Great. Okay, let's get to the train yard before the Citadel blows.
Great. All that work and we still didn't stop it from exploding.
Learned to our dismay, even
Finally, fresh air. Oh my God.
Enemies and openings.
Striders really tore
ever
the hell
wider
out of this
as they
place.
poured through in greater and greater numbers.
Well, I don't know about you, but I don't...
In addition to the completely xenotheric species, there are many modified.
I've never been
post-human
happier to see
allies
Dr.
still
Kleiner.
remaining on
Oh, there he is.
who will be doing their utmost to re-establish lines of communication and supply with the larger forces. Even so, there is greater reason for hope now than at any time in the past decade. We have made, in secret, several technological advances which we will do our best to deploy in advance of the Combine's return. We continue to diligently assemble and train a new generation of scientists and technicians. For what the Combine fear the most is not any tangible human weapon, but our will, our intellect, our ability to respond selectively and rationally to every terror they turn against us. We place our firmest hope in the human spirit, even knowing how easily it may be shattered. We have all seen friends and family crushed by the Combine. Some of our neighbors have allowed themselves to be co-opted and purged of their humanity by the military machine. And those who resisted have met a most terrible fate. Still, I cannot overstate how important it is that we retain our humanity. Only this will allow us to hold together, as we must, for their inevitable return, and what is certain to be unimaginable retaliation. And, oh yes, if you missed any part of this message, it will loop repeatedly until there is no point in looping it any longer. I apologize for any inadvertent errors or omissions. As you can imagine, we have had scarcely time to record, let alone rehearse. What's that, Eli? Oh, right. This has been Dr. Isaac Kleiner, formerly of Black Mesa, now simply a citizen, like all of you of Earth. Let me just add to all those who can hear me now, as we struggle out of the shadow of our malefactors, welcome back to the light. Now, where did I put that calculator?
There isn't a more Izzy ending to this. I don't know what is.
Careful, Lamar! These lamps are quite hot. Is this on? Yes. Very well. I am not much of a public speaker, but I'll do my best. Fellow citizens, residents of City 17 and environs, by which I mean sentient residents, of course, human and otherwise, although I believe there is little need to explain recent developments to our Vortigaunt allies. At any rate, first, as a matter of great urgency, if you find yourself still within the confines of City 17, you are well advised to leave the city at once by the fastest means available to you. We have restored service to much of the commuter transport system in order to carry citizens out of the city as quickly as possible. We have also established camps and triage areas in the surrounding environs. I repeat, you must evacuate the city at once. While there was certainly a great benefit in destroying the Citadel's teleport core, we have detected one rather unfortunate side effect. It would appear an inevitability that very soon now the Citadel will be consumed in a destructive event whose magnitude I cannot currently estimate with any certainty, except to say that it will almost certainly irradiate an area of many miles radius. Therefore, I repeat, evacuate City 17 at once, if not sooner. I cannot state this without enough undue emphasis. On a lighter note, if you are already in one of our designated safe zones, I feel obliged to point out that a more fortunate side effect of the reactor's destruction is the complete removal of the Combine's reproductive suppression field. Previously, certain protein chains important to the process of embryonic development were selectively prevented from forming. This is no longer the case. For those so inclined, now would be an excellent time for procreation. Which is to say, in layman's terms, you should give serious consideration to doing your part for the revival of the species.
That's layman's terms? I was thinking you'd play some porn music or something, Izzy.
Before the Combine attempt to restore their dominion, as they certainly shall. Since this is, in fact, the first opportunity we have had to speak openly of the baleful influence of the Combine, there is much ground to cover. And in fact, I hope to institute a series of useful bulletins in the days ahead. However, for now we will have to content ourselves with some relatively meager exposition. The destabilization of the City 17 reactor has had repercussions that were not entirely unexpected, although we hardly dared speak this hope ahead of time. The destructive pulse forced a damper on the entire network of linked Citadel reactors. Thus, for the time being, I believe that all Combine portals have failed completely, as well as all communications systems based on that technology. In short, the Combine are completely cut off. Combine forces currently stationed on Earth are now isolated units, stranded. However, this is most likely a temporary state of affairs. As we once learned to our dismay, even the relatively tiny fracture at Black Mesa gave our enemies an opening which they were able to force ever wider as they poured through in greater and greater numbers. In addition to the completely xenotheric species, there are many modified post-human allies still remaining on Earth who will be doing their utmost to re-establish lines of communication and supply with the larger forces. Even so, there is greater reason for hope now than at any time in the past.
Okay, so we've gone through and
We have made in secret
we looped through on that, and it will be playing on repeat indefinitely, as Izzy had mentioned. But there's a lot of interesting stuff in there. I'd asked a question in the last Let's Play about how they were preventing the procreation, what the anti-procreation field was. And turns out it was just something that prevented print. It wasn't something that kept the gentleman from but more in terms of actual biological embryonic
Behind you!
evolutionary function.
They're looking for something. Probably us.
I was going to ask us.
Minor fracture detected.
I assume my face. My face would be the one that was thing that was minorly fractured there.
From the rooftops.
Should just let Alyx do the hard work here.
I was hoping we'd get a bit farther before they noticed us again.
Yeah, but what are the chances of... Ah, there we go. We've got our machine guns again. Obviously. No, none of my favorite thing, which is the, well, they dropped in off the roof. Because there was the... Looked like I couldn't tell if I wasn't paying too much attention. Couldn't tell if it was a drop ship. Are you kidding me? That thing's still going. Alright, let's go through there now.
More of them coming.
Ow, that hurt. Thank you. Found ourselves a medic. Hang on. You guys keep working on that. Sorry, that was mostly me. I think I got him. Car Crusher. 5 to 15. Be them covered. Good news. That's... Oh. We're getting some assistance here from the Antlions. I agree. I'm just gonna send cars flying. Nice shot. Oh, apparently it didn't crush it. That got it. Or is it not quite covered?
Good job sealing the burrows.
Just nudge it a little more. There we go. That is secured. Alright, now where'd our medic friend go? You holding down the fort, or are you coming with?
Excuse me. We're gonna see if we can help anyone else get out. If there's anyone left in the city, we'll try and help them out.
Okay. So she's going to hold down the fort, try and help everyone out, which leaves us to progress forward. Which is fine. I think we can manage that. I hate that noise. Well, nope. Not go through that way. Go through this way. Oh, shit. Oh, they closed the door on me. So what do the red lights do again? They trip mines? Oh, fine. No, no.
Get back!
Why, how much is that going to explode? Okay. I think we'll, oh.
I'll cover the street while you figure this out.
That worked. Don't need to overthink it. Sometimes you just need to... Oh, interesting. Ah, we need a bigger counterweight down there to keep the pipe up. I'm with you. So we got to find... Hi. You know where I can find a counterweight? Oh, it just kind of closes slowly by itself. Use some chairs. They ain't steel chairs, but they'll do. There. Put that there. Drop that in the basket. Grab the other basket. Put that there. Lay that in there. And apparently break the laws of physics, apparently, by doing that. Okay. That's unexpected. Could be that I have to sprint. I was going to try and put that down and trap the thing on top of it. Okay, hang on. I've spazzed everything out. Hang on. There we go. Now we're in business. Now if we can just... There we go. Just put that in there. Almost got that. Hang on. Second time's a charm. Put the chair here. There we go. Okay. Well, almost. Unless I'm coming out about this the wrong way. And you wedge it underneath like that, so it can't go down. Ha! I was doing it the wrong way. Apparently just got to prevent it from dipping, as opposed As opposed to counterweighting it, you don't bother counterweighting it. You just don't give it a way to go down. Haha! Unless, of course, that is, again, the wrong answer.
Nicely done.
Thank you all.
Let's head upstairs.
It's still slightly on fire. We're going to need Tom Cruise and his witchcraft to put that fire out at this point. I'll get back. Yep. They've got it well, really? Can't quite get a hold of the roller mine. Yeah, I lost that roller mine, but Alyx should be able to get this thing pretty quick. There. See? All is well. Now, where'd that roller mine go? And she can reprogram that. Don't worry, I got it. Chairs are a deadly weapon. WWF taught me that growing up. Oh, no, that's not good. Okay, snipers. Great. That's what I wanted to see, right?
Bring that over here and I'll rejigger it. Gordon, hold up a second. We can't get through here while that sniper's covering the street.
Okay, well that's not working. Neither did that. Can't get past that turret emplacement either.
We're pinned down. We need some way to take out those guns.
Well, I thought I had one. Well, our boys are working hard, but not sure how well it's going.
I can't come with you until that sniper's out of the picture.
Now, if we could get that other roller mine. That didn't work as well as I hoped.
I can't go out there while those snipers.
Zap it, please. Alright. I think we're in business again. Now, what do we see here? There's a... We got... Ah, balls. There, I got him. Well, he ain't gonna be in Half-Life 3. Alright. That's not good. I think that got it, though. Somehow, someway. Oh, you went right by me. And say somehow, someway, in something that almost resembled a coherent plan.
I wonder how things are outside the city.
Best not to ask that question.
Nice toss, Gordon. That sniper almost took my head off.
So, what's next?
Let me climb up and take a look at what we're walking into.
Take your time.
Uh-oh. They've got the street fortified up ahead.
That's not good.
You run point, okay?
Oh.
I'll cover you from up here till you reach the far end. When the coast is clear, I'll catch up. Okay, looks like I can get that ladder down to you. Let me shoot out the latch. I might be a little rusty with this rifle. Ha! Nope, guess I'm not.
As long as you're good with all the rest of your shots. Yeah, that does not. Now I'm just going to run around like an idiot, so that way Alyx can do all the work for me. And it worked. See, it looked like a bad plan, and it wasn't, so. Now the question is, through this door, obviously, because you always go right, which means there's useful crap here. We'll have those on cue, because that's all I've got at the moment. Ready? Wasn't expecting that. That was a good trick. Almost as good as spinning in terms of good trick quality. Alyx would be able to get in there, but I cannot. Looks like we're making our way through an apartment building. As you tend to do when you're running around. Just in case you forgot. Alyx is working hard for you. Oh! Ooh, nice shot. Like bait. Oh, live bait. 10 of 30, I think it said. So I do believe there's an achievement for getting Alyx to do all the work for you. No, I got this. Under control. Took a while, but I got it. Try and give her a little more space to work with here. Not that it helps now, but hey, you never know. There could be more people around the corner. Oh, there aren't. Of course there aren't more people around the corner. No, once we go down, we're not coming back up. A little more ammo. In case we need to go somewhere faster. That's very important. Speed is of the essence. No, apparently the bicycle does not blockade him. Oh, crap.
Blood loss
Well, that was interesting. Now, by all means, don't take... Did I get him? Oh, hang on. I got him. Oh, shit. They're gonna try and come through. Forced him out into traffic. Okay. We're gonna have to make this live bait achievement unlocked. Okay, maybe we'll run back this way. That worked. I was gonna say, I assume a lot of health and armor there. Oh crap. I'm struggling here. I'm struggling with basic walking here. Ah, false. Oh, there's a ladder here. Okay.
Glad that's over.
Making things a lot harder than they need to. What?
Oh, God. Looks like the reactor's back on track for a meltdown.
Crap.
That transmission's going out after all. Oh!
I don't suppose...
I'd like to find another way around these buildings. But we really don't have time. Okay, let's get in. Come on.
I am inclined to agree that we're out of time. We just need to get our asses moving. Oh, I was expecting that to be chapter break. But maybe it's a time for us to call it a chapter break on this episode of Half-Life 2, Episode 1. Next time out, we'll finish up this chapter and see if we can progress a little bit longer than that. Maybe we can catch up. I don't think we're going to keep that one chapter a day progress that we were up to after the first two videos. So we'll have to carry on and hopefully escape without getting exploded by a, reactor implosion, explosion thingy happening. Warp core breach, whatever you want to call it, happening over at the Citadel. But until we see you again for more Episode 1, I'm Unsilent. Thanks very much for joining me. Like the video if you liked it. Subscribe if you're new. Share on social media. Follow on social media. The social media handle is Unsilent on air, and that's for Twitter, Facebook, Instagram, and Tumblr. Don't forget you can check out more Half-Life and Half-Life 2 in the playlists there on the screen, in the description down below. More videos anytime on the channel page. And until the next time, I'm Unsilent. Thanks very much for joining me. Like, share, subscribe, and we will see you next time.